Always a tradition on our last day here at Padres Spring Training to talk to Manny. Manny, it is always a pleasure to welcome you on to Ben and Woods. Good morning to you. You're looking in good health.
Thank you. All right, right there. Right there we go.
Right there.
You got it. All right, well, first and foremost, congratulations on the big news of the offseason. Going to be a dad soon. How does that feel?
Feels good.
Nervous?
Feels a little bit.
Little bit. You should be.
Yeah.
You should be. Yeah. It's the greatest thing of all time. And I was driving in thinking, you've done a lot of cool stuff, and you've hit big home runs, and you've made ridiculous plays, and all those have to feel incredible. When your little guy looks up at you, grabs your finger, and laughs, it's over. It's over for you. I mean, it's just you get a whole new sense of purpose and being. It is a very special thing. So, want to wish you and Yane the warmest congratulations. It's the best club to be in.
Thank you.
It's the only thing we have on you since we've both done it twice.
That's it. It's the only thing that we have that we're a little bit better at.
And we know how much you prepare for everything. You can't prepare for this.
You cannot.
There's
no
nothing
preparation.
you can do to prepare for this.
Good.
You're going to be great at it, though. I have no doubt about it.
There's no question.
First of all, just kind of give us your impressions of the spring, the vibe, Mike Shildt, the clubhouse, how it all feels for you this year.
It's been great. It's been awesome. It's been, obviously with the passing of Peter and the news that we had this offseason and the offseason we've had looking for a manager, just hasn't really been our year, I would say, from not having a good year in the passing, new manager, another manager, just new changes. But spring feels great. I think it's been great so far. We feel like we left a lot on the table last year, and I think we're hungrier than ever. I think a lot of the guys in there, kind of felt like we let a lot of people down, and this year we don't want to do that, and that's been the mentality in there. It's let's just go out there, enjoy ourselves, play, have fun, do what we can out there every single day to, give the fans a show, whether it's a 10-run nothing game or or two-run game, and we will be better at those two-run games. Absolutely.
I wanted to ask you that.
Absolutely.
We know you will.
Because as a to cover the team last year, obviously it was frustrating because you saw the potential one day. It was like, 12-1, dominated, and we won 9-1 the next day, and then you'd have that weird one-run game, the extra inning game. As a player, you get one, that's fine, it's going to happen. 2, 3, 7, 9, 10, and you're like, all right, what is happening? What can we do different, better? Then you start to press. How did you guys address it in the locker room?
I mean, I think it's just too much talk. I think we used to just like, hey, let's do this, and we just really wouldn't get it done.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's about getting it done. Yeah. Whether it looks ugly or it looks bad, it looks great, whatever it is, it's about getting it done, right? So, we're gonna do a better job this year with that. And I think it comes from the group that we have in here. We're all kind of just more united. I think we're all communicating a lot better. The communication has been great with Shildt. Between the players has been awesome. I think we're really trending in the right direction and changing this ball club around and making it for the better.
So when you came up, I've heard your stories for years about when you came up, and guys like Adam Jones, who we know and love. We have him on our show all the time. Guys like J.J. Hardy helping you along, and showing you the right way to handle your business, as all the big leaguers love to say. He handles his business the right way. There's some guys in that clubhouse that I'm sure you guys are going to want to lean on too. Xander's talked about needing the young, hungry talent too, to help push you guys. What's it like working with Jackson Merrill, watching him? He's confident, he can play the game of baseball, no question. Have you been helping kind of shepherd him along and showing him the right way?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky slope.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't. For me, it was completely different, and this game is completely different now. So it's a little tricky how you have to navigate those waters.
So
right?
You're saying, I'm reading between the lines. JJ and Adam were maybe a little harder on you than maybe you're.
JJ wasn't. JJ was a cool guy. He was a good cop. Adam was a bad cop.
We can see that.
Right? So, but it was all for love. It was to make me who I am today as a baseball player, right? And it's tough. I love the guy. I love Jackson. I mean, Marcy, You know, the guys that we have here. I mean, I think they're baseball players.
Can you not bad cop them though?
It's
It's 2024. They're millennials.
It's
I don't even know
tough.
what
It's
they don't even know what bad
it's
cop
tough.
is anymore.
It's tough. It's tough. So you gotta. I like the tough love. I like to make some harder. I mean, this game is so hard. And I think that's why you still need stuff like that, because it's through this game. Look what happened to us last year. Like this game is hard.
It's really hard.
We let down a lot of people. We let down fans. We let down our owner. We let down organization. This game is hard. And if you don't know how to embrace that, you don't know how to take it in, you don't know how to take the bad, and it's just celebrating the home runs, celebrating the wins. No, I mean, there's more to just the good than what is out there. So you got to understand how to take that. As a rookie, I came up and I missed a ground ball to lose the division in Baltimore first year as a 20-year-old. Like I would have caught that ball in the 9th inning against Tampa Bay in game 160, I believe it was. Game 160, we would have won the division, and we would have never played Texas in the wildcard game, and New York would have, or Texas or New York would have been playing us at our place instead of us going to Texas, then flying to New York to play New York, right? And we would have won the division that we hadn't in 20, 30 years, right? In Baltimore. So how do you take on the mics? Oh, what's it?
How did that feel, Manny?
Right. So, but they taught me to, before all that, they kind of led me to help me handle that situation, right? And whether it was conversations, stuff how you act on the field, don't worry about it, let's just go out there and have fun, play. Hey, you lost. We lost the game. It doesn't matter, and they took it in. So, here we're trying to do the same thing, but at the same time, it's different generation, like you guys said. It's a little bit different, but you know what? These guys, man, they're awesome, dude. They're a great group of guys. The guys that are coming up now with Stylus, him, Merrill, all these kids, man, they're baseball players, dude. They love talking baseball. They come up to us, talk to us about, hey, what do you guys think about this? Or, hey, man, can I do this? Or whatever it is. They're very communicative. They come and ask a lot of questions. They're a different breed than what we had here when I first got here. And I think they're going to be a big part of our organization in the future. This year for sure, in the future absolutely, and we're excited to have them. They're great talent, obviously, but they're great kids as well.
Obligatory elbow question for Manny Machado. I've heard you talk about, you got to pass some of the milestones. Yesterday, playing 2 days in a row was one of them. Everything progressing the way you're expecting it to, at least?
I mean, I hope, yeah. I mean, it's a tricky slope. I've been down this path already with 2 knee surgeries, so I kind of know that's going to be you're about to hit a roadblock, and sometimes you do, and it's okay. It's part of the process, and yeah, I mean, if there's good days, there's bad days, just like any normal day. It's kind of tough to tell in spring training how you really feel. It's just you're just sore every day.
Yeah, we see it. Everyone says, well, he's not going to be throwing it all, and then we get there the first day, and you're throwing the ball across the diamond.
Yeah.
You're going, he looks okay to me.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy to do that.
Yeah.
Now it's like I've told people, it's a matter of going out there and doing it for 162 games. Yeah. Whenever I could do it for 162 games, then I'm going to be out there playing every day. Until I can't be 100% sure that I could do that for 160 games, then I probably won't be. It's tough. When I get on that field and I step on the field, I'm going to be on there for a long period of time. I'm not going to be, oh, well, you can start the season and, you can play here.
You
can
hated
play
the end of last year.
Yeah. You're just in between
two
too
days
much.
on, 1 day off, DH. You hated that. You hated that.
No, let's play. I'm going to play.
And you've earned that because you've proven it, that's what you love to do is post. And everybody talks about it. Everybody. MLB Network talks about it. Adam Jones talks about it. Posting is something that's very important for you. It's a goal of yours every single year. I've talked to your wife about the treatments that you went through for your ankle. It's admirable, certainly. Do you? Because I know the one year you're like, they need me. Fernando was out. They need me. I got it. If it takes 6 hours to get the ankle right, I got to go out there and play on one leg if I have to. Do you still feel that pressure to do that for this season?
I mean, it's still early. You know, at that point, it was middle of the season where we're like right in the cusp. I mean, we're leading up to spring All-Star break. Like, those are sacrifices you got to make, at that point, it's like, all right, let me try to get through August where Toddy's going to come back. Right. And, you know, you're just trying to make it through, and obviously you didn't, and then it's like, all right, well, we got to keep going. You know, this is a little bit different. There's a whole year. Obviously, every game counts, and I think that's the mentality that we have in there. Is like, hey, like we're gonna grind 162 games. It's gonna be fundamental baseball. It's gonna be from day one. It's gonna, you know, we're 2 games out last year. You know, one of those 2 games along the way. It's always the games in April. It's never the games in September. It's always those games in April that you kind of take off. Like, okay, we're gonna be there, and you know, that's the mentality we're switching off here.
So that's good. That means that we can switch our mentality too, because people got mad at me last year saying it's early, it's a marathon, it's a marathon.
No, it never works.
Yeah.
It never works. I know. Hey, I'm guilty of it too. I said the same thing. You know, the numbers are going to be there at the end of the year. Yeah. Obviously, they are, but team stuff, it's from day one. My numbers at the end of the year are going to be there. They're always going to be there as a selfish player. It's the numbers are going to be there at the end of the year. But for when you're talking about team, it's from day one. It's from day one. You know, we did that in Baltimore one year, and you're always trying to catch up. You're behind the 8 ball the whole time, and it's just tough to get behind it. So you know what? Forget that. We're gonna be in front of this.
I can honestly say we look forward to sitting down with you at spring training every single year. I've got like 1 or 2 more questions. I got to pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is a legal thing. You're listening to Ben and Woods on 97.3 The Fan.
This is Joe Musgrove.
And Musgrove's 101st pitch of the night is swung on and missed.
The Padres play here on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
We're live with Manny Machado here at Padres Spring Training. The new manager, we had dinner last night with Mike Shildt. We're very impressed by him. He's a real baseball guy. What have been your impressions so far? I know you've known him for a couple of years, but it's different when he's your manager and not just an observer going around the organization.
Yeah, I mean, you hit it dead on. He's the best baseball guy. I mean, he's come from a winning organization. You know, he's all about baseball. He's all about structure. He's all about, you know, the little things that really matter. You know, and it's the details, attention to details. I think that's what wins ball games. Obviously, again, it goes back to you. Does everyone love the home runs? Absolutely, sure. I love home runs. Yeah. You know, I do, but it's about the little details that count, that nobody really sees, the stuff that goes on. You know, the dirt ball reads, and you know, those extra bases that you can get, or, you know, covering a base where you need to be, a bunt defense, you know, making sure we get those outs, you know, because those are precious. So, you know, he's been awesome, man. He's been awesome having around. You know, the communication between the players has been, you know, dead on, straight up. You know, he's been awesome to have. I mean, he really has. And, you know, I think we finally got the right guy to go and lead the ship. And, you know, so far he's been doing every little thing that he said he was going to be doing, and you know, camp has never looked better, honestly.
Yeah, talking to Manny Machado here on Ben and Woods this morning, and he's got an edge to him too. And he said last night at dinner, you know, that he wants the San Diego Padres to play with a bit more of an edge. And I didn't get the sense that it was an edge like winning the inches. I think he definitely wants to do that, as you mentioned, but playing with a little bit more you're not going to come in here and push us around, you know, and a little bit more edge. Is that something that you guys had noticed as well that you need?
For sure. I mean, last year I think we kind of just, like I said, I mean, we always thought, you know, we're going to be there. Oh, you know, we got these guys. We're gonna be okay. And it's like, you know, these guys are coming in here. They're trying to take our meal, you know. And I think that's a mentality where we kind of just, you know, maybe sat back a little bit too much. That we're a little too comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, this year, look, that's my best friend right there.
There he is.
The great Yu Darvish. Nice job yesterday.
Hey, say hello, buddy. Say hello.
Oh, we got something for you.
We got something for
you. We can leave it in your locker. All right. He's got work to do.
Yeah, he threw. Hey, how good did he look?
He looked great.
I was with him all off season. He was, wow. Worked on some things, got him a little stronger.
It's weird.
You know,
he needs a few more pitches.
Yeah, it's weird.
That
he's still working.
No, I think he needs to take away pitches so he doesn't think too much, and he can just go out there with his good stuff.
They don't have a pitch count big enough for his repertoire.
Golly, man. But yeah, man, I think we gotta, you know, this year it's all about when they come into our house, they're coming to our house, you know, and this is ours, and you gotta take it from us. We're not just gonna give it to you, and you know, you're gonna fight for every little inch that you want. And you know, I mean, Shildt has made it clear. Shilt's made it clear, and I think we do have the right guys.
No
we just
doubt.
needed the guy that was going to lead it, the guy that was going to be that guy. And I think you guys have met Shildt. I mean, he's that. He has that FU mentality.
Yeah, he does.
And it's something that we needed here.
It's awesome.
Well, good news. We don't have anything for you to sign this year. You're already locked up.
Yeah,
for
we
a
locked
lifetime
you up for the
friendship contract.
we have a bat.
Oh yeah,
to
we do have
sign.
a bat for you to
That's
sign.
it.
This is for our listeners. But we actually have a couple of things to give you.
Yeah, we got some gifts.
that we wanted to, as lifetime friends. This is what we do, and knowing that you've got fatherhood coming up as well. So
That's
Paul,
for
give
you.
the shirt. That's just for you.
My
and
boys
then,
made
get shirts
my
now.
boys made
yeah,
it for
you
you.
got, a
Hand-
friendship
handmade.
bracelet.
This is awesome.
Yep.
And then
We got
last
this.
thing, and you can
This is
open it
awesome.
here on
Open it here. Hold it up.
on the air for everyone on our live stream on YouTube can see it.
Get the kid styling
Yeah.
early. Styling early. Look at that bad boy.
Oh yeah,
Dude, so
ready.
gonna be ready and dialed in.
Oh man, thank you guys.
It's our-
Appreciate your
it's our
time.
Thank
pleasure,
you.
man. Wish
Yeah.
you a great season.
Yeah, we appreciate this, and
Thank you
we
always
look,
for your time.
For
look forward
sure.
to another great season. Good
Yes,
luck to you,
sir.
Manny.
Thank you guys.
Manny Machado, San Diego Padres third baseman. Always a pleasure to catch up with him at spring training.